Hi, on behalf of Mayor Pasquale, we want to welcome everyone here to this wonderful event in downtown Akron to talk about GG9, which obviously is going to be one of the best things that ever came to Northeast Ohio, and probably one of the first major events that represent a true collaboration between Cleveland and Akron. So we're thrilled that everybody's here.
Thank you, Steve, and my name's Holly Kizek, and I am the co-chair with Steve Zucchini of Gay Games 9. And we're just thrilled to be hosting this event today in Akron and engaging all of our partners here and the venues and the different cultural facilities that they have. And we're going to be talking about, as Steve said, the regionalism, and the first time in Northeast Ohio history that all of the different venues, whether it's hotels, restaurants, CVBs, are collaborating for one large event. So we look forward to hosting this event with you, and go Gay Games 9.
Thank you.
Our first guest is no stranger to our community. The mayor and the city of Akron have been involved from day one. They have played a major role in capturing these games. From the time that Mayor Pasquale welcomed the site selection committee at Firestone Country Club to tonight, the support of the city has been overwhelming. Please, it is my honor to introduce our mayor, the mayor of Akron, Donald Pasquale.
Actually, I have to change my speech completely because I thought I was following Russ Pry. And because he speaks after me, I always have, when he speaks after me, I have to clean up because he gets the last word. But I had a lot of Russ Pry jokes and some County jokes in here that I'm not allowed to tell now because I don't want him to reciprocate. But I'm happy to join with Summit County and all of the officials here, including the Convention Bureau. Dirk, thanks for your work. All of us to welcome you here and to welcome the Gay Games. We went after this in a significant way because, like any other event, when you bring people in, they spend money, it's good for the economy. And this really helps to highlight, showcase a number of the facilities, venues, and just the good people that we have here in Northeast Ohio. So I'm very happy that our communities have come together. We need to do more of these things, and if I could convince people from Cleveland that it's the same distance to drive from Cleveland to Akron as it is to drive from Akron to Cleveland to go to Browns games and Cavaliers games and Indians games and the theater district and restaurants and go to the lake, and I could convince you all that it's the same distance, just think what a wonderful region this would be. But we sometimes have difficulties. People say, you went all the way down there to Akron? But we do have packed lunches, I mentioned to somebody, for your trip back. We sometimes in Northeast Ohio don't give ourselves enough credit. Cleveland and Akron are two international cities. We have here international companies that have been doing business across the seas for 100 years or so. We have companies that have brought people in, recruited them from all over the world, and the more that we can do to highlight our strengths and the things that we do well here together, the better off we'll all be. So I really am looking forward to bringing all these individuals who spend money and have an opportunity to go back home wherever they're from to talk about Northeast Ohio. And I really want to thank all of you. I know Dave Lieberth has been working as our representative on the committee and worked through some tough, difficult times, like anything that's this massive scale and getting communities together. But all of you who have worked so diligently to make this a success, we have some time, but all of the efforts I think will pay off because people will leave understanding that this is a great, great place to be. Hopefully we get a few leads for business. I'm always looking for jobs. We're always looking at ways to bring even more people, and certainly for Akron specific, we get to highlight the Firestone Country Club that every once a year and so in August or late July, the whole world sees us on TV. We get to highlight the marathon course that's been so successful in the Akron Marathon and the Firestone Stadium and other event locations that we're proud of. So I join with all of you in the pride that we won this competition and look forward to all of the individuals leaving here saying, boy, they did a great job in Akron and Cleveland. Thank you all for coming.
And thank you, Mayor Pasquale and Deputy Mayor Lieber, County Executive Pry, County Councilwoman Kurt, County Auditor Scalise, and Judge Stormer. Thank you all for being here. The board and the staff of GG9 are thrilled to be here this evening. Many are here and excited to be here. Feel free, and you probably already have, to ask as many questions of these board members and staff members that you have about Gay Games 9. They will be more than happy to fill you in on all the excitement. This is, as I think Dirk alluded, this is the first kickoff event for GG9, first official one, and it's down in Akron here. And we're just really excited about the fact, and in this beautiful space and this great turnout. We thank you very much for that. This is the 30th anniversary of the Gay Games. They were founded in 1982 by a gentleman named Dr. Tom Waddell, who was a decathlete in the 1982 Games. And like the Olympic Games, the Gay Games are held every 4 years. Cleveland and Akron are hosting the 9th Gay Games in August of 2014. So that's why we call ourselves Gay Games 9 or GG9. We find ourselves in the company of cities like San Francisco, Vancouver, New York, Amsterdam, Sydney, Chicago, and most recently Cologne. So, as the mayor said, it's quite a feat that we were able to win the hearts of the Federation of Gay Games to get the games here to Cleveland and Akron. We have some major challenges. In fact, we have 3 specific challenges that our staff and board never forget. We need to recruit 11,000 or more participants to Cleveland and Akron in 2014. By the way, our registration just began a couple of weeks ago. We already have 73 registrations from 8 countries, the latest being New Zealand, and 17 states. We are the earliest of the Gay Games to be able to offer registration to all the folks around the world. So I think that is a major milestone for us. We need to raise $2.1 million. This is not an inexpensive undertaking, and we have already been talking to many people, many organizations, foundations, and have pretty universally gotten great feedback. People are very interested and excited both down in Akron and in Cleveland as well. Finally, we have to put on 35 plus sports and culture events. That is a lot. That means 35 plus venues in many cases. It means thousands and thousands of volunteers to work at these venues. We have culture events as well, choral and band and rodeo, which is going to be down here at the, we hope, at the Summit County Fairgrounds. So there's just a lot to do, and those are the 3 goals that we need to keep our eye on. We've made a lot of progress since the first of the year, particularly here in Akron. I'm really excited to announce that our first 2 signed contracts were with the Akron Marathon, and we have our Akron Marathon folks tonight. guiding Rob Smitherman, our sports director, and me through this process. They are also going to be helping us with the 5 and 10K road races and the half marathon. I also am really excited to announce that today we signed a contract with the University of Akron, who, as a start, will be hosting the track and field events for Gay Games. This is very exciting, and when we saw the track and field at the University of Akron, we were blown away. It had everything that we were looking for. In past Gay Games, it had to be spread out in many venues, so the participants are just going to love it. Akron's going to also be hosting the men's and women's softball. The finals will be at Firestone Stadium, and then the other events, the games will be around that area there. This is one of the largest events in the Gay Games. We're looking at least 900 men and women who will be participating. We're also keeping our fingers crossed that the 2014 Bridgestone Invitational will be a week or more ahead of when our games are scheduled, August 9 through 16. We're ready to sign up with them as they are with us, but we have to wait until the end of August to find out when the Invitational is going to be scheduled. We're looking at the marquee rodeo event down at the Summit County Fairgrounds. Our Akron Festival Village, we're going to have 2, one in Akron and one in Cleveland, is going to be at Lock 3, thanks to the city of Akron. And then finally, we've had some really productive discussions with both the GR Foundation and the Knight Foundation. We've gotten great reception from both of the foundations, and we will be continuing conversations with them. Clearly, Akron has its stuff together, and I salute you.